Mr. bzun, bzun on the Nasdaq, and that stands for Baozun Inc. And one of my friends says, Pat, check that out. So I decided to do a podcast on bzun, bzun, without even hesitating. That's the time of T player I am. All right, seriously. All right, what do I have? About 3 years of data. And I could see on the monthly chart, can almost guess the breakout. See right here, this candle, breakout back here. Another one back here on that monthly defined resistance. Another one here. It's clear, right? Look at that, man. On the dime close. That is really precision right there. Closed at what? 1509. Closed at 1509. See? Another one. Closed at 1527. Really well defined right here. Another here. And another breakout here. Another breakout here. So that's where we are today, guys. Most likely this is going to look like a stage 2 on when we drop down to the weekly. And let's just see how we'll do some back history and see how Stan Weinstein would have been applied, or how it could have been applied to bzun back in the days. All right, let's remove all trend lines. All right. So right now it's pretty clear. We're above the Ichimoku cloud. Above the green cloud, that means uptrend. Don't need that anymore. Destroyed. All right, let's go back in time. Oh, look at that volume candle right there. What does that mean? Breakout right here. Even higher here. Right there. Breakout candle here. The volume tells, I'm looking for the volume candles. Oh, right there. So we had a breakout right here. Pretty sweet. Above a horizontal breakout line. And even continuation volume on the following candle. But this would have been a nice entry. Right there. Sell stop. Investor's way below the pattern. Takeoff pattern. And trader's way right below the moving average. Below round number. That's where I like to put it. But I always put my initial sell stop the investor's way. Just in case there's a crazy pullback, crazy spike that digs in and then ends up to close higher above the breakout line, but still you're gonna get triggered right there. Whoa! What happened? What happened to my lines? Okay, here they are. RSI was going upwards above the halfway point. Is it the same case here? Whoa, it's pretty high already. And lots of spikes, man. Lots of greens volume spikes. Nice stage 1 base, stage 2 breakout, consolidation, stage 3. Could become a stage 4. No, continue as a stage 2. Stage 2 started touching the 30-week move average. Sideways move, guys. It's time to get out. Let's see if I had a valid trend line. Alright, let's move it here. One, 2, 3, violation on the 4th, we would have exited right here. And then a few candles move on, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and then you're pretty much close to that top right there, guys, before it breaks out. Here, see, here's pretty much the top. You would have exited here, half of your position, rim and a half, either at a previous pullback where you would have moved your, here, this one here, and the remainder we would have, even here, you would have remained half position here, the other half right here at the break. You don't play trend lines for breakouts, diagonal trend lines, but when they're violated, it means the trend is slowing down, especially after 3 points and a break on the 4th one. Trend could continue, but it's slowing down, and that's what happened here. Gold went up. Here you would have said, oh man, why'd I sell? And then, oh, I'm happy I sold. It goes back up. Oh, why'd I sell? You know, once you're out, just wait for the next signal. Forget what it does on the short term, those few candles that add. Just wait. Let the chart morph. Let the chart tell you where the breakout line is going to be. And you'll see that breakout candle right there. So right now, that was a nice stage 3. Stage 2, stage 3. Even almost could consider that a stage 2 continuation breakout. Right off a 30-week moving average. Consolidating for those past few months. Crazy volume candle. Look at that. These are the clues you're looking for. What about that RSI going upwards from the halfway point? This is there were the early breakouts here. This one was pretty solid also here. This one, which gave you that nice stage 2 run from what was that, 1750 all the way to 32, about 32 and a half. And now here you would have entered at close to the 50 on that breakout. Sell stop below the pattern right here. And then you're in. So what happened after that? Sideways move towards the 30. Remember, it's always breakout, pull back within 1 to 3 months. And this is the closest I got to the breakout line. Here's a breakout line. So I got, breakout line was at 39.80, almost 40, and we pulled back just under 41, just under 42. That's why you put your alerts. If it's triggered, you had one opportunity, another opportunity right there to get back in. But wait, Pat, how'd you know? Well, look at that. Look at the contracting volume. Ooh, and that's how you want it. If it goes upwards, you want that breakout volume. And after that, when it's moving sideways or pulling down, you want the volume to shrink. You don't want the volume to start expanding. And then after that, you want an explosion of volume. There you go. Bam, on the continuation. So you could have went here. Could have had 2 opportunities to enter on those pullbacks on low volume. And all of that added up to being another breakout candle right there, which you could have entered again. Multiple opportunities to get in on this. Powerful stage 2 breakouts, consolidation towards the 30-week moving average, and continuation breakouts multiple times. Look at that contracting volume. Contracting volume. What's going to happen now? Okay, that's where we are today. Wow. It didn't pull back off this one like it did here on the sideways move. Sorry, this one, sideways move, pull back. Right now, it would have been fun to see this price action go back down towards a 50 to give us an opportunity to get in. I just don't see how we could get in right there. Right now, you know there's a solid stage 2. You know that you had that validated breakout, really respecting stance framework, and the only thing you could do right now is just wait. You can't enter right here. where you're going to go. You're going to enter here. Where's going to be your sell stop? All the way down here. Well, if you really want to get in, I guess you could do it. Take half position or quarter position just to say you're in, and hope for the pullback close to here to complete your position. So let's put an alert. A little generous. Anything that goes under here on contracting volume, we get in, we'd buy. And after that, off it goes. And hopefully while the pullback's happening, well, the 30-week moving average will start closing in, and we'll get a bounce off that like it happens here. So that's stage analysis, guys. Stage 2 or stage 4 probably be the same. The buying process, spotting the buy opportunities on the breakouts, and if you miss those, on the pullbacks. And even if you don't miss those, take half a position on the initial breakout, keep the remainder half for the pullback. So that's how it looked. And on the monthly chart, well, you had all these sideways pattern that we identified before, and these candles breaking out. Cool, bzun, bzun. Man, why didn't you give me the sticker 3 weeks ago, man? It would have been great right here. All right, I guess I'm going to have to wait, guys. All right, see ya. Ciao.